It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Ravens and the Rams. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Rams set to go to work on offense. And they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Again, it's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Justin Madubuike in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So on fourth down on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Deontay Hardy back deep. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Jackson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Arnie, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
From midfield now, here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And bulldozing his way through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Jackson. taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
So that first quarter touchdown does much more than just give them momentum. I mean, this is probably going to go a long way towards erasing what's gone down with them in the last couple of games where they lost both of them.
Yeah, they were struggling going into the open week. Maybe that open week came at a good time.
Sometimes you just have to get away, right? I wonder if they just took the whole philosophy of take the week, get out of here, let's come back and regroup fresh.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Look at this Baltimore defense.
Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Play action. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The Ravens at 9-3 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. To throw again is Jackson. They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Byron Young
with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
He'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Throwing is Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Jackson now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
28 yards.
And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
And now the rookie's free.
Inside the 20.
Touchdown, LA. A great effort there.
His fifth rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And this is going to be home in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Henry up the middle and fights through one man. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw is Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Gets around him. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate...
And Henry's hit. He lost the football.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Rams,
Jackson.
42-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Jackson will throw again. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Brandon Stevens there on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 9. To throw is Stafford. His throw incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will pick up the first down as he is out of bounds. And on that, we will reach the 2-minute warning. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Again, Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Throwing is Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown Ravens. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Adoree Jackson on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. A shotgun snap for Stafford. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Powering his way forward, and he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now at first down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there. So we reach half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Jackson now. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll go down at the 28.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Throw right side going to be taken in by Henry.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart and not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
19-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 1st down, Stafford here.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 15. And the Rams 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 49-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hopkins' kick is good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to the tight end, Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's down to the 12.
Los Angeles.
To throw is Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Ravens ready to take over. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They begin with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And the Rams getting set to go now. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Stafford on 1st down. Open man is Atwell, complete.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
At the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Quick throw there is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, 28 yards. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Well, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Jackson. That will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Byron Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw, it's Higbee. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Tyler Higbee. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 46-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Ravens on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Jackson on first down. Pressure comes and down he goes. Byron Young getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Jackson. That is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Jackson. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down. And he'll get it by play. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Throwing now is Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact low time there, and now fourth down.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one seems going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now Stafford and the Rams down by 10. A minute 46 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua.
Stafford's pass complete to Puka Nakua.
Now Stafford. He's got Atwell. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here comes second down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Stafford now to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive in total 8 plays. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. In the fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they will take a knee here. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation
as exhalation, right? They just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Ravens, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.